Hello, how are you? Welcome. This is actually future Michaela, who is currently editing the video that you're about to watch. My intro to that was terrible, so here we are once again going through that whole process. Basically, in this vlog we are doing a week in the life. It is my last week of holidays in this vlog. It is no longer, I'm back at work. And I am reading but also doing life things, and I'm primarily reading the two books that I have for the book clubs that I'm participating in for January, and they are The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman and Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade, I think the author is. So spoiler alert, I didn't actually really get to spoiler alert, see what I did there, but I did get to The Ocean at the End of the Lane. So stay tuned for my thoughts on that and me actually reading that and explaining to you what that actually is. But I'm also doing lots of life things in this vlog because I was a social butterfly, and also you can kind of see from day 1 to day 5 my mental health just declining, so keep an eye out for that as well. I also get a haircut. Hey, not much is cut, but it's there. So anyway, thank you for joining me in this vlog. Also, I just want to say, in my last video, I mentioned as one of my goals for 2022 to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year, for the purpose of the community tab, which I kind of wish I had right now because I'm 90% sure that this vlog is late, but we're actually on track to hit that by the end of January. So that is insane. Thank you so much, everyone. Welcome to everyone that is new. I hope you enjoy. And on that note, if you are new and you aren't subscribed, please consider doing so. That would be amazing. But I'm going to hand it back to past Michaela to do the rest of the vlog stuff. So we have a reading check-in and a book haul to do. So my book order from Booktopia finally came in. It's only taken 2 weeks. I saved it to show you guys because I'm super excited. Can't open things to save my life. So we have 2 books. I can't remember what the second one is. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we have, oh, they've even like wrapped it really nicely. Look at that. So at the end of the year, every year, I take my Christmas money and I do a big online book order of like all the books that I have accumulated and the ones that I want to get at that time. But I also bought, spoiler alert, which is the World Booked Book Club pick for January. So I will be starting that this week once I'm finished The Ocean at the End of the Lane, which we'll be talking about in 1 second. But I also got Ava Evergreen Semi-Magical Witch because A, look at the cover in all of its beautifulness, and I try to read a middle grade every now and then when I know that they're good, and I've heard that this one is good, so there is that. So these are my 2 books, they finally came in. How exciting. But I also just wanted to quickly touch base about The Ocean at the End of the Lane. I have read up to page 89, so I'm a little bit behind target. I will read this a bit more tonight as well. But basically we have met the main antagonist at this point in time. My general thoughts on this so far is that it is a very whimsical and magical type of book, but it's also quite scary. So there's been parts that I've been genuinely like a bit concerned about reading. God, I have logical thoughts about this. Why am I not referring to them? The imagery and the description in this is fantastic. It is honestly like I'm there, and I haven't had that for a book in quite a long time, and it's not excessive either. So the description doesn't overtake the dialogue or the rest of the scene. It just is there. It's the perfect amount. It's understandable, and I can picture it in my mind. And there has been a really, really cool theme in the most recent section that I've read that reflects on when we become adults, how we don't like imagine things as much anymore, and like how adults follow this main path, but children tend to find their own path and they stray from the path a lot more, and they're a lot more imaginative, and like questioning at what point that disappears and when that develops and transforms, because the story is being told from the main character in where he is an adult and he's been married and has kids that are grown up, but he's gone back to the farm and he's telling the story, or he's reminiscing on the story of when he was like a young child, when he was 7. I find that really interesting. I am very much enjoying this so far, despite how scared I am at some points, which is hilarious because I'm pretty sure this is not like an adult horror book. This is definitely like almost middle grade, to be honest, except for there was like a suicide at the start, so there's that. But yes, that is all of my updates for tonight. I will check in at some point tomorrow. I am just doing again normal house stuff in the morning, and then I'm going to a couple of different secondhand shops with my sister in the afternoon, so that will be fun, and more reading, more editing. It's a fun time. But I will bid you guys good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Wednesday night, and I have finished The Ocean at the End of the Lane. It is a part of I've learned the name of the book club finally. It's only taken me 2 weeks, but I have finished the book club January book for the Pocket Pages book club run by Allison from Allison Pages. I'll leave it linked down below, but I finished Ocean at the End of the Lane. My verdict is that I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. It was fun to read, very whimsical. I read at the end in the acknowledgements that he did actually intend it as a short story, and I can see that a little bit. It is a short story arc that ended up as a novel, which I'm not mad about. It was beautiful, it was whimsical, it dealt with a lot of relatively heavy things, but very gently and delicately from a child's perspective, which I thought was really cool. It transported me into the world very easily. I enjoyed that aspect of the book. It's kind of one of those books that I'm glad I read it, but I probably won't read it again, which I think is generally how I feel about Neil Gaiman. I did the same thing with Stardust. That's where we're at for tonight. Today has been a blue day. Have not been the greatest today, but that's fine. It's on the up. It's only 7 o'clock at night. There's time for it to improve. As you saw from the footage, our bathroom mirror fell off the wall last night. Yeah, it just fell. We had a big crash and then went and found that our mirror had flipped off the wall. We're pretty sure that the glue that stuck it to the wall had melted because we've had quite a few hot days. Doesn't make sense as to why it took this many years to do it, but it's happened. So we spent most of last night cleaning that up, and then this morning our power went out. It's just been a whirlwind the last day. No wonder I'm feeling blue. I'm going to take it very easy tonight and just do things that make me feel happy. Good morning. We have new book mail. Originally I bought a whole bunch of books like I do at the end of every year, and I bought 2 from Book Depository because that's where I usually get my books from, and then 2 from Booktopia because I wanted those ones sooner. But they've turned up in the same week. Cool. We haven't done our hair yet for today, and this is the first coffee. Alright, where are we today? Today we are, I need to go and get a micro SD card for my Switch so that I can update my games and play them, and then I'm going out for coffee with another friend, so that will be fun. It will be lovely. I'm very excited for that. I get to go into town, also very exciting. I'm going to try to duck into a bookshop before I go though and drop off all of my little unhaul stack that's sitting right there. So yes, that is today. Also, I read the first chapter of Spoiler Alert last night. It's going to be a slow one, I reckon, until I at least very much get into it. It's going to be a slow one, so that won't be finished in this vlog, definitely. But we'll see how we go. I'm going to go and drink my coffee now and deal with this. Oof, rough. Forgot to open my book mail. So I ordered 2 books from the Book Depository. So I don't know which one this is, but we'll find out. Ah! Oh god, this is huge. I got We Hunt the Flame by Hafsah Faizah. I have heard that this is a fantastic duology. I just bought the first one. I'm like a little bit mad that it's one of these like short covers, but that's okay. It's a book, it's fine. And it's got, the second one's already out, so I don't have to wait or anything. So that's another one. I'm gonna add that to the TBR cart. There she sits. I also haven't read any of these books. It's fine, we're fine. We're fine. Ugh. So the bookshop doesn't accept book donations because, like, fair enough, they'd be overrun if they did, and they only take select ones, and I, to be honest, just didn't want to have to deal with it. So I have left, and I now have an hour, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've left my book at home, which is not ideal, but I'm also reading Dry at the moment, which is the book by Neil and Jared Schusterman. And one of my new library apps, I can actually rent that from the library for ebooks. So I might read that at a cafe for a little while and then head to meet up with a friend. So we'll see how we end up. Plot twist, we're actually gonna get a coffee from a different cafe and go sit in the park. Woo! And yes, I'm wearing 2 pairs of glasses. This is how we do. It has been a week. So this morning I managed to get a memory card to be able to play my Switch games because I needed to update them and there wasn't enough room. And I finally got my computer speakers working, which was amazing. And then I sat on the lounge for several hours and watched season 2 of Cheer, as controversial as that is. Sylvie had to go to the vet because she has, what I have now learned, is a fungal infection on her foot, which means that she had an injection to stop the itching, and now we need to treat her feet twice a week with a little antifungal bath. Super fun. Hopefully she won't be itchy anymore. And then I went and got my hairs done. It's not exactly what I wanted, but that's okay. I was going for like purple tips and I got semi-purple tips. But overall it's one color again to an extent, so that's really all that matters. And then just in general, this week has been long. I feel like this week has gone forever and not in the good way. And I think it's because I'm dreading going back to work in 2 days' time. Whoa, could never have guessed that one. But that is fine, we will be okay. All in all, I still haven't read any more of Spoiler Alert. I got to page, I think chapter 2 is where I got, and then I stopped, and I will pick it back up hopefully today, more likely tomorrow. I feel like I've done so much and I've just hit the big sad today. Welcome to the end of the vlog. I'm here again. I have already spoken about my final thoughts for The Ocean at the End of the Lane. You have heard that already if you have made it this far, and I have no thoughts on Spoiler Alert because as of this time, I still have not read any of it. So, more to come on that. Also, catch me living in this jumper for literally the rest of time. It is so comfortable. It feels like it's 10 years old and it's comfy and like nice and worn in. The cuffs are really tight, which me and my sensory preferences love, and it's Star Wars. So this is my favorite part of the vlog. This is my favorite part of the week. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!